GJRB in 2016. Still the What's Happening sound.
Now it's time for the Gary Russen program, discussing what's in the news, sports, and other things happening in the world. And now you can talk to Gary live at area code 563-613-4260. In a sea of lies and deception, this is the beacon of truth on internet radio. This is the Gary Russen program on GJRB.
Okay, back on the air, doing the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online and our Gun Lap Hour. As a matter of fact, 4:37 in the Central Time Zone, 5:37 East, and it is now 2:37 in the Pacific, 3:37 Mountain. I'm Gary J. Russen with you. Welcome back to the Gary Russen program for our Gun Lap Hour and 50 minutes of non-stop talk. Last 50 minutes of non-stop talk as we wrap up the Gary Russen program for today here on GJRB Online. That means we're going to spread this show about all over social sites across the internet. And if you want to be part of the program, you can catch us on either of the many sites, including Twitter, which we're going to go visit, Facebook, Google Plus, let's see, a whole bunch of them are going to be on, and you can be part of the program and check our program out, all the rest of the episodes that you might have missed over the past hour or so, hour, 2 hours, and 2.5 hours, whatever the case, and you can be part of the program and join in the show and all that good stuff. So join me right now, the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online on Spreaker. And been looking all over, and I've been looking to see, and I am not seeing very many hits on our program right now. Looking at the past hour, 0 all the way down, except for one hit on 2-2-2. We have one hit there. And otherwise, that's all. So if you want to be part of this program, we'd love to hear from you. If you've got some stuff you want to bring up, we'll do that. And come on board and join us. And be on the Gary Russen program on GJRB Online. Okay, as we wrap up this 50 minutes of programming and the last 50 minutes of programming here on GJRB. So if you want to be a part of that show, you just do that and be a part of that, and just come on, I want to hear from you. Please join me today here on the Gary Russen program here on GJRB Online. So I'm already posting that you can join the program, and I've already got some postings all over social sites across the line here, and again on Pinterest as well. So everybody who might be listening on all those, welcome aboard the Gary Russen program. Our 50 minutes of non-stop talk starts right now. We're visiting the social sites and doing that, and I'm halfway through my Facebook page right now, looking at some neat postings and seeing all the great people who might be on the air right now, on here right now with me. We've got a lot, so we're going to go now and visit something. Here we go. Here's an interesting one. This is on the Alan Colmes Show. Planned Parenthood, Federal America, President Cecile Richards on the latest allegations regarding Donald Trump, I guess. This is a Fox News story. Apparently, Thursday on the Alan Colmes Show, spoke on Planned Parenthood, Federal America, President Cecile Richards on the latest allegation of the misconduct of Donald Trump is facing and why women voters will be the key to the victory of Hillary Clinton in 2016. Here we go. This is what's happening, folks.
I'm Alan Colmes. Welcome Cecile Richard, President of Planned Parenthood Action Fund. You've been outspoken lately. Are you shocked by the latest revelations about Donald Trump?
Well, I have to say, I'm horrified, but I'm not really that shocked. If you look at the pattern of behavior that he's had over many, many years, and of course the video that was released last week, I think that it's incredible that these women have been so brave, I think, in coming out and now telling their stories. But it's not surprising when someone is bragged about about sexual assault and sexual harassment. It's certainly not surprising to find out that in fact it happened.
Well, it's one thing to brag about it, but we didn't know that he actually, when Anderson Cooper really pressed him and said,
yes,
kind of guessing, and that was really the key moment, which led to these revelations. And he said, no, I never acted on it. And that's what opened the floodgates, right?
Oh, exactly. And I think as I was watching that debate, and I was glad that Anderson really pushed him on that, because, of course, when Donald Trump said that this is just locker room banter, which, of course, we know, as women, that's not locker room banter. That's actually sexual harassment. That's sexual assault, what he was talking about. And I felt like when Donald Trump said it's not true, it never happened, it doesn't surprise me that, and again, that's what we've heard from women who said, when they heard him lie in front of millions of people in this country, they felt they had to come forward. And look, this fits with a pattern of behavior by Donald Trump of bullying people, demeaning people, women, using horrific language about women. This is a pattern of behavior, and so unfortunately, it's not that surprising. But what I've been hearing, and I've been out, I was in North Carolina this week, in Florida, Nevada. This is an issue that is crossing party lines, and women are horrified. It's just behavior that is absolutely unacceptable.
We're talking with Cecile.
And again, I'm not saying he didn't do it. Okay, I absolutely think that he is. It reminds me, Trump does, of a high school bully. It reminds me of someone I probably would have known in school. One of those, ones that, his head's inflated bigger than the rest of his body, okay? This is a guy who apparently uses his wealth, his fame, his riches, and uses it to his advantage. Look at me, I'm a big shot. Look at me, I'm Donald Trump. This is exactly what I'm trying to say here. He is something else. This man is definitely trouble from hour one. Seriously, I don't like it. But the thing I think that what's going on here is that we're so worried about what he did, but we're not worried about the issues at hand. The issues, this country needs to be saved from the garbage, from liberal left communist Obama, who says that it is now illegal to do, say, the Pledge of Allegiance in school, who had brought down America. if Trump wasn't doing all this with these the sick references to women, he'd be all right in my book. Okay, but see, what's ruining his well, it's not just him. Think about Hillary and her email scandal. Okay, what's going on is they got two candidates on each end, and both are doing crooked, evil deeds, and it confuses the voter. Confuses the voter, because what will you vote for here? I personally have a number of occasions thought about staying home and not going to vote, because like I've said many a times before, I believe that this whole election's fixed. It's all gonna end up if Trump were to get elected, we're toast. Because see, what's going to happen is Obama will stay in the White House, hold it up, cause World War III, because he has already declared World War III. I saw a posting on Facebook the other day about, I think last week, in which there's a posting that says that Obama had declared World War III. I saw this. This is on a Facebook page. I think it was a posting on a news site. Not to find it, but here it is. No matter who gets elected, we're done. Seriously. I mean, none of them are any good. We're through. We're done. This is a shame. This is outrage here. Now, here's another story. This is from End Time Headlines. Nonpartisan group calling itself the World Ad Hoc Association of Witches has pledged to expert mental influence on the debate which it claims will force billionaire to quit the race. This is a posting from the End Time Headlines, and this is an interesting story. Just posted, let's see, 7 hours ago. So this is like about 7 hours ago. The story states that under the polls of heavy fire disclosure, lewd comments and all that about a woman more than a decade ago, and this is reference to Nicole from Days of Our Lives, that Trump is also upset witches and pagans, okay? See? This is something else. Republican strategist hopes for a better performance from Mr. Trump on Sunday's candidate debate, which could be dashed by powerful new forces beyond his control. According to this, here's a Bible verse from Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For we do not wrestle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against rulers of the darkness of this age, against spiritual hosts of wickedness in the heavenly places. Nonpartisan group calling for itself the World Ad Hoc Association of Witches has pledged expert mental influences on the debate which it claims will force the billionaire to quit. He believes it will be successful. And powerful Republican figures, from Ted Cruz to Jeb Bush, have failed. Okay. That's interesting. This is crazy. Let's see. More stuff on Chicago Cubs. Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to find some more stuff. Say hi to some folks. Let me have our Friday shout out. Oh, my beautiful wife is on tonight. Raymond Leach, my good friend. Stephen Mucha as well. Roseanne Holcomb. Hi, everyone. Justin Lee Runyon. And Cheryl Harrison. David Kelbowick. My friend's wife, Janet Leach. Joey Brewer all on today, along with my good friend Scott Anderson. I want to say hi to all you guys today on our Freestyle Friday shout out on the Gary Russen program on GJRB here on Spreaker. Yeah, this is where it's happening. This is it. And glad you could be aboard with us today as we continue. We're going to be wrapping up the Gary Russen program today here on GJRB Online and closing out. Got some program schedules to talk about. We're going to visit Twitter in a little bit. And I want to talk a little bit about the thing I'm going to be going through a little bit more. A little nervous about it, but I'm going to kind of touch a little bit about it because I want to mention our program schedule one more time. This is going to be the last show for